does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Chromatically. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. 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 Quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Chromatically. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Chromatically. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. 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 Quite like me. I like it when my chords move chromatically. Nobody does it quite like me.
good day, good evening, good morning, depending on where you're at. Hope you guys are doing well. What day is it today? Tuesday, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge bummer. Ession, I saw that. I'm not sure if any of you guys are familiar with D'Angelo. I'm not like I didn't do deep dives into his discography or anything like that, but I did really like his music. There's a song. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Is it something with sugar? Hold on, D'Angelo, Sugar Daddy. Is that the song? Yeah, Sugar Daddy. Oh man, that track is so cool. I don't want to play it on stream because I might get DMCA'd or something, but yeah, he's a legend. It's really sad to see him pass. But anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you in here, Delansky and Ession and Junie. Yeah, I know. I've listened to the Voodoo album. I'm pretty sure. I think Sugar Daddy was like one of the standout tracks of his in my eyes. I always loved that one in particular. Really kind of unquantized, sloppy feel with like these really yeah, his vocals were great. I liked his vocals a lot. But yeah. Anyways. What's up, Popcorn Pro? Just got a vinyl for ELO. Sounds so good. Hell yeah. I haven't bought a vinyl in some time. I'm working on a pretty special project for the Twofold Part 2 10-year anniversary next year. I think I may have mentioned this already, but I'm planning on doing like a double vinyl. And we actually just I think we locked in a manufacturer, and I'm actually working with the designer that made the art for Twofold Part 1 again. We recently caught up. He's based in Europe, and he was kind of more in the corporate world as a graphic designer for quite some time. I don't know if it was just graphic design, but anyways, we've been catching up again recently, and he did a bunch of art for me way back in the day. I mean, he was doing stuff for me. I don't know if any of you guys know, like, around the time that I signed my first tracks with Monster Cat, I was doing something called a song per week. And it was just a good way to kind of flex my, like, pipeline muscles, try to figure out how to go from idea to finished song with artwork and all that kind of stuff every week. He was making tons of art for me. He did art for like that entire project, so it included like back and forth and sculpted and some old tracks. But then he also did the Twofold Part 1 cover art, and he'll be designing the double vinyl, which I'm really excited about. So where everything's in motion. I'm pretty happy to see that coming together. But anyways, back on the stew. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like progressively struggling more and more with energy levels. I think there's just so much going on right now, and I've been drinking coffee. I had matcha this morning. Like, I'm doing what I can, but I think I'm gonna crash pretty hard after this stream. But until the caffeine wears off, I'm gonna hang and get some stuff done. I think I need to do something a little bit more up tempo to kind of keep me in the game, keep my heart rate up. So yeah, let's dive into Ableton here. I just opened up this idea. I thought it'd be fun to try to revisit it, but I am missing. I'm still having that issue with Serum, and so a bunch of these sounds are MIA at the moment, which is totally fine because I don't mind trying to recreate some of this. It's an old idea, 2021, so no harm in starting from scratch, it might give me some new ideas. But the gist of it is that, like, I was hearing the chromatically track when, you know, that live soon screen was on, and I think I want to try to take this track a little bit in that direction if I can. It's not quite the same style. It's similar, but I want to see if I can make something like that happen. But anyways, so what I was doing, so there's like this bass line in Serum, and it goes kind of like that. So I was trying to recreate that in Serum 2. I think the OTT might be a little bit much. There's some kind of weird artifacts going on in the high end. Scratch track, let's go. Yeah, I love Disperser. I can immediately tell the track from the MIDI clips. No way. This track made my friend become a fan of Haywyre. That's awesome. I think it's this high end here. Let's try to. I'm basically just trying to like boil down the track a little bit more to its core right now, and I lost a bunch of layers that are all basically gone. So let's delete all these things here. Those were just old variations of the bass line. Let's delete these two because they're not really loaded anyways. Let's go into the drums here for a second. Try to take a look. That kick drum is quite long. Look, the pitch goes back up in this. That's kind of jokes. You can't really tell, but all right, let's shorten this a little bit. Okay, I don't know if I like this layer, the longer clouds, but let's see. There's some kind of weird distortion happening. It's with these hi-hats specifically. Maybe I could use compactor. Might be kind of silly to use it for such a small thing, but so we'll use the H house layer as the signal. It's a good idea to work on those old sketches. Thanks. Yeah, Huh, that's still kind of distorting. That's so interesting. I don't know if you guys can hear that too. It's like that. It has to be sidechained so much for it to somehow like not distort that low end. Maybe I just need to turn down the low end a tad in this kick. And then we can go in here and maybe kind of like, just instead of using compactor, we could try to like fade these a little bit. That's so weird that there's even with the compactor, there's that kind of distortion happening. Okay, that helps make it a little bit cleaner. Okay, so obviously the recreation in Serum 2 doesn't have quite the same character yet. So let's we just got to dive a little bit deeper into some of this some of the sound design here. Let's also yeah, we gotta do follow. Yo, thank you for the follow, Krabby12. That made me think about Krabby Patties. Man, I used to love watching SpongeBob. It's been a long time. It's been a hot minute. My grandparents, they had a cabin that we used to go to as kids, and they had one of those, I don't know if there's a particular name for this style of TV, but it was like, I don't know. The size of it was hilarious. The screen was like, I don't know, like 10 inches by 10 inches. And the back of it, I mean, you guys know what those old monitors and old TVs were like. They were massive. But this one was particularly small. And I would like watch SpongeBob on that all the time. Good times. Where's that other that little melodic? Oh, it's this thing, I think. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's get rid of that. Not the patties again. CRT TVs, yeah. Okay. I didn't realize they were called that. Yeah, there's some stuff that I like happening here after stripping it back a little bit. I can already tell what stuff was or wasn't working that well. So let's think about this. I think there could be some more filter movement that could make sense. So for example, we could have some kind of high pass that is triggered with the note, so that the higher the note is, the less low end is kind of coming through. The articulation. Maybe the higher the note, there could be a little bit more release on there. I don't think it'll actually matter that much. Okay, let's figure out something to do with like a noise layer, maybe. Actually, wait, did I add I haven't added any coarse pitch automation yet, so let's do that real quick as well. Just a tiny little... I think that's actually a little too much release on those higher notes. There we go, that's better. And then we can add some reverb. And that will only be active for those higher notes too. Wait, what just happened? Why did it just get super low passed? Undo track volume. What did I just do? I'm so confused. I undid those steps, the most recent ones. Is there some kind of filter? Oh, I added another filter? I don't remember doing that. What the hell? Wait, is there a shortcut for that I... Are there shortcuts in Serum 2? Like hotkeys? Because I didn't realize that. I think I just hotkeyed a filter in there. What's up? Thanks for joining for the first time, or chatting for the first time. BLYIQ man. R for reverb? No way. Wait, is this a thing? Oh wait, no. R won't work. How do I not know this? F for filter? It didn't do anything. Oh, you have to maybe click on the effects first and then press... Wait. Okay, you pressed F. That worked. Hold on. R. Oh. What the hell? I didn't know that. That's so sick. Crazy about that this little sound. Where is it? Oh yeah, these. So let's mute those for now. Honestly, let's just delete them. Like, this is not a very special sound. We can always add it back in if we need to. All right, let's get some kind of I need some kind of downbeat patch here to layer just on this first. This is like the first downbeat of every 2 measures, maybe something like that. Let's see, basses. Simple downbeat. Yeah, let's use this. Hopefully it loads. It does not load. That's okay. Let's just make something from scratch in that case. It shouldn't be too difficult. Kind of know roughly what I'm thinking of. We'll just throw a serum in here and a disperser, and we'll go from there. Maybe something like this. Let's see, D. It didn't work that time for me for some reason. When I press D, let's try it again. Oh, okay, it goes to the first alphabetical effect module based on the letter you press. So U brings up utility. That's so cool. I gotta try to implement that in my workflow a little bit. Okay, And then we'll just let's make it mono. Okay.
Right now.
I'm kind of like hearing like maybe some kind of little movement. Envelope. And maybe let's turn down this tiny bit. Actually, let's try to do it like this. And then maybe we can add another, maybe not a filter, maybe we'll add an EQ here and try to get a little notch movement in here or something. Make sure that's envelope. Okay. It's not anything special, but I think we can keep tweaking it. Okay, we need it to move faster. Wow. Okay, and then I think we want maybe another peak up here. I actually kind of like the idea of having a negative notch there instead. And maybe up here we can have a positive one. I think we need to bring out some of those highs in the movement a bit more. Maybe we can add a noise layer here too. Let's grab let's see where I'm hearing it ending. It's actually, I think, just on that second beat. Hold on. Oh, it's not quantized.
Right now.
Actually, it's on that offbeat. So it ends right when that other that higher octave bass comes in. What's up, Eidolon? What's up, Potty? How's it going? Let's get a some kind of, I don't know, whatever. Let's just throw. Oh, right, it doesn't like MP3s. I forgot about that. Let's get some kind of weird drum sample in here. I don't know why I just want to throw something by Sophie in here. Just because those samples are really unique. And I think I like that. Wait, I actually think I meant to put it in here. And let's see if we can get some of that. Oh, so this is a spectral. Well, no, this is just an EQ. EQ essentially, right? Okay, maybe we can make this, well, it is a one-shot bass sound, so we can keep it on one shot here, probably. See if there's any fun, alterations we can make. I don't mind that. Let's get this LFO on here. Actually, let me do a new LFO. I think I need to kind of fine tune this a bit more specifically to the noise layer. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's like completely inaudible though, somehow because of the sidechain, I think. Maybe we need to fine tune this a little bit. It's a little more audible now. Maybe we can get another type of distortion on here. Thinking maybe let's get something like a sine shaper to get. Yeah, that's kind of nice. It still sounds kind of like a little. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna duplicate this and mute this for a moment and try to see. Try to just for fun try to create an alteration of this. Let's see. Let's see if we can add another filter here. Thinking about another maybe like kind of like that. Wait, what is going on here? I think yeah, let's get rid of this. I need another new one for this particular. Oh, that's a little bit better. There we go. I'm kind of thinking about something that can like wind up into the downbeat.
Right.
Let's doesn't sound great, but
Right now.
Yeah, something like that.
Right now.
Okay, and then I think we need to add another separate layer in here that will kind of beef up this this patch with a little bit of saturated sub action. And then the higher the note, the quieter this will get. I'm not crazy about there being these artifacts in there. I don't know why that's being created. That kind of... That's so weird. I don't get it. Is it just from automating the level? I guess so. Well, either way, it won't be super noticeable for the time being. We can always add an EQ here as well to make sure that... There we go. Now those clicks are like basically gone. Okay, I guess we won't use this particular sound there. Actually, it would be cool if this started at a high, like, wet reverb setting and then gradually came into focus. So kind of like this, maybe. Yeah, you don't hear that. It's not that obvious, but it's a little bit more interesting. Cool. I think it's time to add some chords on top of this. Add a little bit of chorus, maybe. Kind of wash it out a little bit more. Why is it re-triggering the reverb? That's super weird. Not crazy about the sound of that plate. Wait, why does this sound so different again? Maybe I did that on accident. There we go, okay. I think actually it wasn't that different. I think I was just hearing it in the mix, and I realized that I need to kind of mix it in a little bit more. I was also hearing potentially some more interesting or slightly different chords. I think I might consider playing around with chords a little more like that instead. So let's get rid of these turnarounds that I had built in and see what this is like. What's my latency at? Ooh, 25. It's not great. Yeah, let's get rid of that reverb. That sounds like straight doo-doo. Maybe, probably gonna need to automate the release. We want it to be really tight in the drop, so we'll go like this. I think I'm considering switching up the bass line a tiny bit. might be kind of switching things up a little too much. I should get to reduce the latency a tiny bit. Oh my god, wait, this is adding 65? Yeah, well, thank you for the follow, Ian says. See you later, Eidolon. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. Maybe we get rid of this just for a little bit. Might be a little quieter with just the Ableton limiter, but the latency is so much better, holy. It's a pretty cool patch. It's just a rework of another patch I made a while back, but I like it. It's got kind of like a little bit of a trancey vibe, but okay, let's try to mute a few things so that I can kind of jam a little more freely. Oh wait, let's just take a quick listen to this. Yeah, let's get rid of these downbeats maybe. Okay. Hold on. Let's see what else is putting latency on this. It's gonna help me lock in if I can find out what else is. Oh, this compressor here. Nice. Okay, I think that's gonna help a bit. Right I switch over to the Nectar here, see if that helps a little bit. It might be time to get this cardigan off too. It's getting steamy in here. I just had another realization that the sidechain is actually probably contributing to the issue a little bit. So let's just bypass the sidechain for a little bit. Maybe we could add a little macro here for me to play with as well. Something like that. Let's go to configure. And we'll map this to to this guy. I think we'll just stick to the original chord progression in that case. It kind of feels like it's too baked into the riff in my brain. I can't really hear it any other way. So let's go back to those chords in the intro. Let's see. Maybe there's some other wavetable we can use here to get... Alright, whatever. Let's just add those turnarounds back in.
Right now.
And let's get this back to the sidechain and just keep it as is. But we can still try to think of other layers to throw in there, make it more interesting. Let's take a look. I almost want to start the track with in a similar fashion, maybe to chromatically. Just start with like a drum beat and pretty early in the intro. Just tone it back a little bit. And then we'll cut to I think something along those lines could work. I kind of like that as a build riff. Actually, let's start it going into the downbeat. Okay, let's tame it a tiny bit. We don't want this to kind of like steal too much thunder.
now. Right now.
Just for fun, I was gonna throw in a keyscape here. Probably don't want piano in this track, but you never know.
Right now. Right now.
I kind of like that as an outline for the beginning of the song. I think it works. I don't know if I actually want piano, but it does help me sketch at least. Well, let's get some kind of low end patch in here at least.
Right now. 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 Now.
I think maybe 3 hits.
Right now.
And then we can just repeat that.
Now. Now.
I think we want to shorten these a bit.
Now.
Yeah. Turn down the attack. Or turn it up, I guess.
Now.
Okay. Sidechain it real quick.
Now. 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 Now.
Let's go through some of these piano sounds. I feel like there's some interesting stuff further down the line. Ooh. It's pretty cool. Maybe one of these days I'll do a late night stream and I'll just serenade everyone as they go to bed. Like little children's lullabies. That'll make it way too jazzy. Jazzy Celeste is weird. It is a weird combo.
Now. Right now.
That's kind of a vibe.
Now. Now. Right now.
Okay, let's copy this over maybe like once more. I was thinking about adding a little bit more to that low end. I'll skip that. I think we need a fill for this intro.
Right now.
I feel like we can make it a little bit disco here in the beginning.
Now. Now.
Let's see, maybe some guitars. I like having those octaves to play with because we could just take one of those chops, throw it in a sampler maybe. Let's see.
Now. Now. Now.
It actually sounds really good in that particular octave. Let's sidechain it and see what it sounds like in the drop area. It kind of becomes a little more confusing. sounds good in that fill, though. Anyways, I like how it sounded in the intro. Got a little bit of echo on it.
Right now.
Let's just throw that in there.
Now. 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 Now.
All right.
Now.
Let's see what other kind of disco. Ooh, that one shot's kind of good too. I actually wonder if like a muted pluck like that could be nice during the build. Whoops. Let me get rid of the bass there. Actually, sounds kind of cool layered in there. Wonder. I don't think there's a world in which I could pitch each note to match the riff, but hold on. Let me switch this setting real quick. Let's just try it. I'm curious. So this would be negative or +5 rather. Sorry. Da, 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 da. So what's this next one is da 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 da. 3 lower, I think. Da. Whoops. No, I guess it was one more. Probably not gonna work, but let's just. I mean, it kind of blends in. Actually, it's not terrible. Okay. Cool.
Now.
Control S. Yeah. Grazie, grazie. Thank you for the reminder. Gonna take a moment to chug some more coffee. Don't forget I'm gonna have a long stream on Sunday, y'all.
Now.
Wait, that kind of mini crash is kind of cool, actually. Psst, maybe we could have like a mini crash on that downbeat, and then psst, have the groove start right after. So like this.
Right now. Now.
Or different idea. This is super typical for house music.
Right now. Right now. Right now.
Yeah, long stream. I'll make sure to be super well rested for that. Man, I think this coffee is bringing me back to life. So is this track. I'm glad I'm working on something a little more upbeat. That is way too loud.
Right now. Right now.
That's kind of a cool way to start. So let's see.
Right now.
Maybe we foreshadow that turnaround there somehow. Where is that turnaround? It's like the dun, dun.
Right now. Right now.
That's obviously too aggressive.
Right now. Right now.
Whatever. We'll figure it out later. Textures. I love textures and intros. I'm not gonna lie. I think the texture goat, one of the texture goats, not the texture goat. I can't really throw around statements like that all willy-nilly. Is there an artist named willy-nilly? But I'm getting distracted here. No, texture goat in my mind is Grant. I feel like he has some of the nicest textures in his intros and in his tracks in general. Let's find some random stuff to throw in here. I don't know what. I just want to experiment a little bit and see what.
Right now.
Probably not anything from there. Let's see the guitars.
Right now.
A little guitar interlude, maybe? Okay.
Right now.
That's kind of a nice way to foreshadow the riff, maybe.
Right now.
Wait, where'd the synth go? I don't know why it's muted. Oh, I have an idea. Okay. So I'm realizing that this call and response type thing, it might be better to have a separate patch. Like the base can be on one layer and then the can be on another. So let's kind of browse around to find something else to use. Potentially a different patch. We'll delete this MIDI or mute it. What even is that? Oh, improvised riff. I don't think anyone's redeemed that before. All right, what? Let me see some roads. That's my improvised riff, Redeem. Thanks for testing that out. And it didn't have a sound alert the last time. That's a pretty loud Redeem. I might need to turn that down a little bit. Okay, let me go back to this area. Subscriber. Yo. What's up, 3 Moontide? Thank you so much for subscribing for 2 months. Okay, why don't we grab the auto filter here and try to get rid of that reverb just for a moment. We'll add it in the chain here so we can have it after the filter instead. Okay, we're gonna sustain that last note. Like this. And then tension's building, we can keep kind of raising that pitch. Have a all the macros are being used. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Maybe we could get rid of one of them. The wobble. Let's remove all destinations. And then use this as the aux source, so macro 4. Cool. Configure. Try to get that to start maybe around here. Go to up around there. We'll have the rate start low too, and have that gradually
We gotta do
increase. Yo, thank you for the follow, Nova Trippa. Yo, another follower. Thank you, Sigo Basse. Okay, hold on. I gotta fine tune that MIDI, and also there's something else happening to the pitch now because I got rid of the wobble. Coarse pitch. We'll figure that out later.
Right now. Right now.
Hold on. I was gonna try to see if they have any other interesting any sounds I don't normally use in here. Got a really cool texture.
Right now.
Kind of debating whether to just do like a big strum or maybe to have it echo that riff. I don't know.
Right now.
That's kind of cool.
Right now.
I kind of like it. Let's try it.
Right now.
Cool. Let's add a compressor, a little multi-band. Let's go like this.
Right now.
Oh, listen to that reverb freeze. That's so nice. I want to render that out. All right. Because we could like use that to reverse into those downbeats maybe. Let's try it. We gotta do follower. Yo, thank you for the follow 1997 NSX. I was thinking about maybe some auto pan there, but
Right now.
that's kind of cool. Okay, I can gradually turn on. Oh, wait.
Now.
Just trying to get the timing right. I think it's good now.
Right now.
All right.
Right now. Right now.
It might be a bit much. I don't know if I really like that that big of a thing in there, but
Now.
it's interesting though. And then here, I think I want to have a fill, maybe the beginning of that dun 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 dun. So dun 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 dun. Let's see.
Right now.
So okay, so just to save myself a little bit of time and effort, I think I'm just going to duplicate this. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to switch this one back to the original preset here.
Right now.
Okay, the guitar thing is like, maybe it doesn't have that note before. Yeah, hold on. I think I know how to do this now. Go like this. I really am not liking how this sounds right now, but I'm not sure what to do to fix it. Because I'm not really sure what I don't like about it. Yo, thank you for the follow, Laskin. Okay, but even though I deleted that one other layer, I do think we do want something to maybe double up on some of those like higher register portions of the bass riff. So let's take a little look. Take a look around, see what we can find. Maybe thinking about maybe having like a little bridge breakdown with those chords. Oh wait, I didn't mean to open the convolve. I meant to open delay. Actually, maybe it can go from like in tune to more detune. Let's get rid of the stereo in the low end. That always bugs my ears for some reason. I don't know why. Synth isn't really there yet, but I'm thinking maybe we can just get some offbeat claps here to help me figure out the timing a little bit better. Man, this latency is crushing me. It's destroying my dreams. Let me just see if I can... I'm just going to test real quick if I can run this at 128. One sec. Um, 1997 NSX, dude, I used to bump your music on SoundCloud back in like 2015. It's awesome, man. Well, thanks for tuning in. kind of like that that vibe. Let's see if we can kind of develop that a bit. I am curious what that would sound like with some drums underneath it. Definitely think some kind of like synth breakdown there would be cool. Maybe you could like start off somewhat simple like that, and then just progressively get more ridiculous, and then eventually drop back into that main riff. So let's try that. there's a way to make it work. It's kind of fun to go on a little detour. Yeah, we'll start with that. That feels good. Something like that. Okay, so maybe those first few hits could be a little bit more subdued. So let's get a macro going on at least the cutoff, if not maybe a few other things. So let's go like this. Add an LFO envelope. Okay, let me quantize these at least a little bit because they're obviously landing too far off the beat right now. So let's say maybe like 90% or so. Wait. Trying to see if I can. Where is that coming from? Oh, it's before the. Ah. I just have this urge to throw a lead on here, so let's just grab this guitar serum lead thing that I made on stream recently. I guess not so recently anymore. It's maybe been a couple months now. let's go back to this transition here real quick. Okay, that was pretty rough, but... I think there's a way to pull that off. Go from something like really melodic to something like more minimal. Wow, why does that sound different again? I swear this patch keeps secretly switching up on me. I do think I want to extend this section here by a little bit. Let's add another 8 to this thing here, and I have another idea. We're gonna low pass that this frozen reverb thing here. What's up, dot name? Top tier. Hey, if you say so, I might believe you, but okay, so this jam section, I think probably 24 more measures there. So like 32 total of progressively crazier jam stuff. And then let's grab this transition into the drop, and then we can actually map out whether this feels like it could work. Let's add a bunch of measures here, and I think, let's see, how many measures? Okay, cool. So we'll just copy it right on top of this, and right, let's give this a shot. I'm very curious if this could work. See if there's anything else in this lead causing latency. I don't think so. It still feels kind of off though. There's no look ahead on here. Whatever. Wait, I didn't copy the collapse over. That could work. Maybe the second time around the drop kind of follows the this new chord progression though, like the outline of that, instead of kind of playing around with the tonic so much. So what would that be like? That's a pretty easy change, honestly. Okay, let's not copy the automation. We'll go like this. And we'll change the bass sounds down here. It would need a little bit of work, but maybe there's some way to get the lead in there. I don't know. Like that's like inside. Let's go like that. This. Oh, the volume difference is crazy when the macro is that low. So maybe we need to. Yeah, so the macro is going to need to automate the volume a bit as well. So let's see. The higher it goes, the lower the volume. So we'll want to do something like this. We'll see how this will pan out, this direction. Yeah, it feels pretty true to the original version. I'm not sure about this intro, but well, let's listen to the intro again. I feel like this is a little too much right off the bat. It just doesn't feel like it fits. So let's go like this. I want this to be more low pass.
Right now.
Cool. I kind of like that a little bit more. We'll see how to fill that empty space with something else.
Right now.
All right. Let's do one more little guitar solo thing, and then I think I'll probably end it for today. But let's see. Let's take it from right around here, probably like around here. Follow. Yo, thank you for the follow, DJ Dark Prime. changing the baseline like that, but I think I might need to keep it to the way it was in that first drop. I changed my mind, I think. But anyways, I'm gonna call it there for today. I think I need to try to chill out and catch up on a tiny bit of rest. But DJ Dark Prime, happy to catch a stream. Loved your most recent mix for Undertale. Thank you, really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, y'all, I'll be back on Thursday, and I also am gonna try to not go too crazy on the streams leading up to Sunday, because I know I'll be live for quite a few hours in that day. But right now I'm thinking I'll start maybe around like 9:30 a.m. CDT, something like that, and then I'll go until dinner time around like 6 p.m. CDT. So should be a good time. Anyways, thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, and thanks for hanging out. Goodbye.
Do you hear what I hear? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do you know what we share? Do you hear what I hear? Do you care if I care? Do you know what I know? Do you know what we share? Do you don't you? Don't you? Don't you? Know what we share.